Yo. Okay, that's good.
Yo. I'm gonna say yo just because yo.
Yep, thanks, sir.
Language.
We are back with episode 3 of The Lab. I am here with Eric Minson and Aiden Keene.
Yo.
Yo.
We're going to be talking about the NFL draft a little bit today and some other stuff.
Maybe.
Possibly.
Aiden, start us off with the NFL
Yeah,
draft.
Aiden, what do you know about the NFL draft?
It's a good class. I don't know what the Cowboys need. I know what the Giants need is everything. and the
I can
Jets
tell you what
need
the Cowboys
a
need.
lot.
Everything.
No,
You think they do?
No. They need.
they need the confidence.
They
to
need
get
a
to the
quarterback.
Super Bowl.
You think they need a
New
quarterback?
quarterback.
What do the Jets need?
No.
Everything.
Everything.
They already
Cowboys
have
don't
Aaron
need a
Rodgers.
quarterback.
Everything on offense.
Dak Prescott has proven to me that he's the guy.
For how much longer?
One more year.
They should probably get a quarterback.
Yeah, he's probably gonna quarterback. What's his contract looking like?
I have no idea.
Get to know him.
No clue.
Let's find
I
out.
could not tell you.
Let me find out.
You could tell me he's making $5 million and I'd believe you.
He's definitely not making $5 million. I think it's like $40 million.
Yeah, probably. I think we should start off with Liam and the Giants because the Giants have the highest pick out of any of us. I think they're
True.
pick 6. I'm
Are we
pretty
really
sure.
pick 6?
I think so.
Yeah.
The
let's
thing,
see.
the thing is, this draft has 3 really great quarterbacks in Caleb Williams, Drake May, and Jaden Daniels, and then maybe the best wide receiver prospect of all time in Marvin Harrison Jr. So the Giants aren't getting any of those.
Yeah, probably not.
They can get a really good tackle out of Notre Dame named Joe Alt. They could go for like the second best receiver, or they could go for a really good tight end. I don't think you would want to go defense.
No, I think Giants defense improved, especially over this season.
The edge is fine, linebacker's fine, safeties need help, but not with the first round pick.
Yeah, I think definitely either wide receiver or tight end. I don't think obviously we're not gonna get a quarterback, but I think Daniel Jones. He's not a great quarterback, but he's not a terrible quarterback either.
But you-
He's a big guy. He's 6'5", and he's fast. So he showed to the Giants that in the 2022 season that he can do it. It was just unfortunate that he got hurt twice in the 23 season.
But you want to be in that purgatory of like having like a top 15 to 20-ish quarterback. Like if he at his best, that's what he was.
See, I don't know. That's the thing, because it was looking like we were going to get a better draft pick in the very beginning of the season, and then they started doing good with DeVito for 3 games, and then, but I mean, people were saying that it was. Some people were saying that it was Brian Dable's fault for why the Giants are doing trash this year.
No.
No.
I like
Oh.
Dable.
He's a good coach. I just think I just don't know what went wrong this season. But I think Daniel Jones needs to definitely
Out.
not get out.
Out.
Help.
Definitely get help. I think he needs to.
I think the Giants are projected to get Malik Neighbors at 6, who's the second best wide receiver in the class.
Who has
Very
the number
good.
1 pick? Giants?
No, the Bears from the Panthers.
Right.
Yeah, the Panthers gave them their pick, right?
Yeah.
Should give it to the Giants or the Jets.
What do they want? How would they get? What would the Jets give them?
I don't know. Zach Wilson.
So, Dak
Yeah,
Prescott.
you're gonna trade Caleb Williams for Zach Wilson.
Yeah.
All right.
Dak Prescott signed a 4-year deal worth $160 million.
Sounds about right.
The signing bonus was $66 million.
When?
When?
When did he sign it?
10 years ago.
I think 2021.
He's only been in the league since 2021.
No,
No, 2016
that was just his extension.
or 2020.
It was 2020. Well, that means he's only got like 1 year left on the deal.
Potential out of 2024. And then he's a free agent in 2025, I think.
Yeah, so you have next year and that's it.
Yeah.
You should probably go quarterback.
Yeah. I think
unless you're happy with Dak from age like 32 to 36.
36.
How old is Dak?
Like 31.
31.
31. Pretty old for a quarterback.
Not really. Tom Brady played at 50.
Yeah, he should have stopped at 35.
No, he
He was
shouldn't,
not-
'cause he
he's
was
not-
still winning,
No, he's retired. He's
but he still won.
yeah, but he retired at like 45 or like 47.
I think it was 45.
Go
When did
check
he?
the
When did
first-
he retire? Last year.
No,
Year,
2
yeah.
years ago.
No, oh,
He's
yeah,
46.
yeah, it was the year before. Or no, I guess it was the off season before
He's
last year.
44.
Where is 44?
It was the off season before this year because I think he was active the year before when they got beat by the Cowboys.
Exactly. You better say they
Just
got
helping
beat
me
by the
remember.
Cowboys. You
Just
better
helping me
say that.
remember. I
You
remember
better say that.
his dark magic and the Cowboys kicker missing like 5 kicks in a row. 6.
But we're not going to talk about that.
Cowboys are going
Speaking of needing
0
a
and
kicker.
16. What?
So the Giants need a new kicker.
I thought Graham Gano. What happened to him? He got hurt.
He fell off.
He fell off. Yeah, well, because he fell off because he got hurt. Like he was playing while hurt. I don't know. And I haven't heard any updates from him. I don't even know if he's still a Giant.
I have no idea what's going on.
Draft a kicker in the first round.
No.
How are the Knicks doing, Aiden?
Pretty good. Everyone's
Also
hurt.
Did,
Yep.
everyone's hurt.
Yeah,
Jalen
everyone's
Brunson's hurt. He's the
one-
only guy that's alive.
pretty much.
You need him alive.
Him and Deuce McBride.
I don't know who that is.
He's the backup point guard.
Point guard.
Backup point guard.
What is Brunson's position?
Point guard.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
But everyone else is hurt.
So it's only Brunson and his backup that are playing.
Yeah, and a
It's
bunch of
6 guys.
guys that are like not in the rotation.
What about the guy they just got?
He's hurt.
Wow.
He got hurt in I think the second game.
How many games are left in the
Is he out for the
in
year?
the NBA season?
30ish,
30 games.
give or take.
He's out for the rest.
No, he'll be back. But we needed the All-Star break so they could heal up
Yeah.
How long is the All-Star break? A week.
a week. Okay. Back on track. What do the Cowboys need? Like what position don't you have?
Confidence.
Other than like what is the issue there?
I don't know.
You have a good tight end, good wide receiver room, one of the best O lines in the league,
One of the best defenses in the league.
one of the best defenses.
But you can't seem to get
Can't
there.
seem to crack it.
Can't seem to get to the
I
Super
I don't
get it.
know. I don't know.
I'm telling you,
It's
Cowboys.
been this way since 2016.
Maybe you go for a wide receiver and try to bolster up.
I would.
An already good
I
one.
would say we should draft a QB with our first pick.
Penix, Bonix,
Go for it. Don't know who that is.
JJ McCarthy,
Go for it. Anyone,
whoever's there.
whoever's there. I don't know them. Do it.
Okay.
And then get a wide receiver 2.
In like the second or third round.
Yeah.
That's smart.
So that you have CeeDee Lamb and Michael Gallup along with, or get a wide receiver 3.
The wide receiver class is super deep. Like it's a really good class this year.
Yeah, I think that's what they should do because Brandon Cooks isn't back. I
I
don't think
doubt
they
it.
should bring him back. Even Michael Gallup, I don't really
Trust.
care for. Yeah,
Yeah, I wouldn't trust.
I'd rather
him to make a
them.
play to
They
win the
should have
game.
parted with him instead of Cooper.
Absolutely, yeah.
What what number are they in the draft? Like Giants are
Cowboys?
6, Cowboys are what?
Like
No, at
probably
20
like-
something.
Yeah, high up there. Yeah,
Jets are 10. Yeah.
yeah, we're like 26 probably.
Well, look, what is it? You made the playoffs. You didn't
It's going off
have
of
a
last
first
year.
week bye. Yeah. You made the playoffs. You didn't have a first round
We
bye.
beat the Buccaneers.
No, it's not going off that year. What are you talking about?
It's coming off of this year.
Yeah.
Against the Packers.
That's how the draft works. It comes off the most recent year.
Right. I don't know.
Wait, how does it work?
It's however bad you did the most recent year.
Oh, okay. So,
So the Cowboys made the playoffs, and then they lost in the first round, or they lost in the wild card.
Packers.
Was it wild
are-
card?
No,
Was-
it was-
no, it was a wild card. 'cause the
Oh,
Yeah,
Packers
we
beat
lost
them.
first round.
So I think that would give them like the 22nd pick or something like that.
I'm
So
gonna-
then,
I'm gonna become a
where would the
Buccaneers fan.
Packers be? Matthew's a Packers. He would probably.
I think
be
they're
right
like
after.
25.
Yeah, they're probably 25.
We need tackle. We need O-line. That's it. We're just gonna draft probably
What's that one?
Talisi Fuaga, who's a Oregon tackle.
Yeah.
That's about it. It's not that complicated. We just need O-line.
I think you need a QB.
You think so?
I think so.
Yeah.
How many years does A-Rod have?
1 year left on his deal.
You need a QB.
He's gonna stay here. He's gonna retire here. But
Well, clearly.
so if he's going to play after this year, it's gonna be for the Jets. I think we have 1 or 2 more years with him. So I
I
think,
wasn't at a 3-year reconstruction. It was this year.
I think it was a 4-year reconstruction, but we were like we might be paying you while you're retired. I'm pretty sure.
I thought it was he got paid for
I actually can't remember.
the year he got hurt this year,
Yeah,
and then he has next year, and then a year after that, and then he's done.
that makes sense. I don't know.
I think that's what it is.
It'd be pretty cool for like Aaron Rodgers if he retired after getting the Jets their second Super Bowl win. Their
happening.
much needed
All right.
Super
Not
Bowl
happening.
win.
I'm telling you right now, it's not happening.
Okay.
Yeah, but you
Why?
thought Zach
Because you
Wilson
need Zach
was
Wilson.
Because we need
8-time
Zach
Super
Wilson.
Bowl
Because you
champion.
need Zach Wilson.
because he's gonna be an 8-time Super Bowl champion.
9.
9-time.
It went up.
It went up.
One
in
up
a row?
after he,
9 in a row, of course. What else?
Why not 10?
I said he's gonna lose. He's gonna win 9 in a row against the Cowboys.
Yeah. And he's gonna lose to the
They're
Eagles.
gonna meet again for the 10th time in a row,
you'd be happy about
and then
that.
the Cowboys are finally gonna beat them.
You'd be happy about that.
If
The
it's
Jets,
against Zach Wilson,
the
yes,
Jets put the boots.
the greatest
to,
player of all time, Zach Wilson.
the greatest.
the
Okay.
Jets put the boots to the Cowboys 9 more times, which means that you do not
Well.
get to see the Cowboys in another Super Bowl for 9 more years. You'd be fine with that.
Yeah.
No. Are you stupid? Like,
Take it.
I don't know. I think we have a decent chance. We gotta. I don't.
Well,
have any idea.
you see, you said that last year.
because they
Well,
and
no
the
one
issue.
knew,
There
no one
was
knew Aaron Rodgers
extraneous
was gonna die.
circumstances.
No one knew he was gonna die.
He did. He
Yeah,
basically did.
No one knew he was going to die in the field.
What was the time on the clock?
I don't
11
know,
minutes.
11 minutes, and
It was like-
and the first 4 minutes were when we were on defense.
3 snaps, and then it was done.
3 snaps, and the 4th snap was his ACL.
Yep.
So really
That's
not
crazy.
good. Really not
It
good.
was his Achilles, not his ACL.
Saw the same amount of plays as Abraham Lincoln.
What?
That's terrible. That's a terrible joke.
I don't know if that's true.
Or he saw less. What was the joke? There was a joke that.
It's not a good joke, so don't
Yeah,
say
no,
it.
it's not a good joke.
This is about football. Right?
Do you know how many plays Abraham Lincoln saw? I don't know.
Well, we all know what happened at one. Anyway, back to the Knicks. How are the Knicks doing?
The
Randy?
Knicks?
Pretty good.
Pretty good.
I give you the same answer every time.
What are the Nets doing?
Pretty bad.
They just fired their head coach.
They did. They got a
Why'd they fire
new
him?
guy because he stunk.
Oh, he's bad.
I'm hearing, with my sources, obviously. What's your issue?
That's just my ringtone.
Oh.
Why don't you change that ringtone to something normal?
With my very prominent sources,
Sorry, Giancarlo was texting me.
with my very prominent sources, I'm hearing that Jay Wright might make the cut to the Nets.
Jay Wright?
Yeah.
I don't know.
I don't know. I heard Evan Roberts talking about it. That's my source.
You saw who talking about who?
Evan
Sorry,
Roberts.
Jaden walked by. I was
He's
distracted.
on the WFAN.
I can never tell if you're. I mean, you said you don't like basketball, and do you have any preference for Knicks Nets? Like,
Knicks.
I said Nets when they had Kyrie.
and so you're a bandwagon.
Yes.
Okay.
When it comes to basketball.
So whoever's better at that time, you're
Sure.
from.
Right now, I'm hoping that the Knicks win.
That sounds good, Eric.
Yeah. You're welcome.
Thanks.
Yeah.
I'm glad to have you on the good side,
If you could call it that.
Let's leave
the
switches
good
up.
guys team.
What about hockey? You a big hockey guy?
I like it.
I used to be a big hockey guy. The Rangers are. I don't know how they're doing, but
They're good,
They're really good.
Yeah,
They're 37 and 22 and 2 or something like that.
they're probably the only New York team that's actually doing good in sports right now.
The Knicks are doing
The
well.
Knicks are doing good.
The Jets and Giants did awful. Yankees and Mets.
Don't talk about the Mets.
So that's how the Mets.
Shut up.
What'd you say? How many games did you say they're gonna win?
0.
It's 0.
Out of how many games?
162.
162.
62.
It's gonna-
162.
It's gonna be the
162.
first-
They're gonna go
1-0.
162.
Oh, and 162.
It's gonna be the first year where they're 0-162.
This never happened in MLB history.
The worst, they already hold the worst, which is 40 and 120. Their first year.
That's the worst in history.
Yep.
That's
And
pretty
and it
good.
was in their first that's pretty good.
40 wins isn't that bad. I mean, there's much worse teams.
120.
40 wins in 160 games ain't bad.
That's not that bad. I mean, there's like
What?
out of 82
Speechless.
games, there's NBA teams that have won 5. Like 40 out of 160. That's not bad. That's not that bad.
It's atrocious for New York.
Are you
stands.
kidding?
I'm not kidding.
Aiden, there's 160 games. You win 40 of them.
That's bad.
That's
It's
still
really
100.
bad.
The
20
win
losses.
percentage is like
But I'm surprised.
200.
But I'm surprised it's not. It's like the worst of all time bad. Like I'd expect it to be lower.
You think there was ever a team that won 0 in 160?
This Mets team.
Yeah,
Yeah, this
year the
current
are
Mets
going
team.
They're gonna be the first
No, I
team
promise
to go
you,
below 30, 20,
Not
and
only
10.
not only are they gonna go 0-162, I don't think they'll score.
No home run. No.
Not a single run.
no run.
Not a single one.
Not a bunt, not a.
Not even a walk.
It'll be.
all strikeouts all year.
I'll give you something even better. They're all gonna get no hit every single game.
all strikeouts every single game.
Not a single walk. Not a single base runner ever. Ever.
Not even a ball. No,
Horrible.
No balls. Not
Nope.
even a bad pitch.
They're gonna strike out on 3 pitches every at bat.
every at bat.
Every at bat.
Every
You
game.
think they're even going to swing?
They were told not to swing.
They were told not to swing.
Yes,
By who?
by their
What
manager.
about pitching? You think they're going to pitch? They're
Uh,
going to throw the ball even?
They're gonna throw the ball over the fence.
They're going to throw it to the crowd.
Yeah, throw it to the crowd. No, their pitching's worse.
It's worse.
Worse.
They're gonna throw it at 30 miles an hour.
It's 10 times worse.
Underhand.
It's 10 times worse.
You know what the Mets need? Zach Wilson. They need Zach Wilson. on the
Honestly,
Mets.
he might be better.
Then who?
What we have.
Anyone?
Name them.
You think he's better at baseball than Pete Alonso?
100%.
the coach. They need Zach Wilson as the coach.
If he was the head coach or the manager,
They're going under.
They're going 162 and 0.
161 and 1,
Who do they lose to?
the Jets.
They play
The
Jets.
Cowboys. Talking about baseball, there's 2 new teams coming in. What are your thoughts about that?
Do we know where they are?
Nashville and South Carolina, I think.
I
What
don't
are
care
the
about that.
We don't know yet.
South
Oh.
Carolina?
I think so.
That's weird.
Nashville and South Carolina.
That's really weird. What's in? I mean, everything in Carolina is Charlotte.
I'll tell you what their name should be.
Myrtle Beach is in South Carolina.
South Carolina Tides. The South Carolina Tides.
That'd be very cool.
And the Nashville Stars.
That's so generic.
What else are you going to call them?
The Nashville Country.
No, not even that.
They're a
one.
whole country?
Yeah,
What?
I don't know.
They're all
The Nashville Country.
Nashville is known for the country music.
So the Nashville Stars.
That's too generic.
Oh, but Nashville Country isn't.
No.
Liam, end the show. End
Okay,
the show.
Name another team
Nah,
named the country.
What'd you say?
I said it's generic. Name one other team that's the country.
Mute his mic.
You just Mike.
Mute his mic.
Um,
Nashville
it
Country.
could be the Nashville Hicks, Nashville Flannels, Nashville.
The Nashville Flannel. Yo, what are you saying?
I don't know. What's something else southern?
Stars.
Nashville Cornbread,
The Lassos.
Nashville Lassos. That's not
The
bad.
Nashville Lasso Stars.
Lasso Stars.
The Nashville Lasso Country Stars.
Um,
What are you gonna do, man?
what happened?
Huh?
Oh,
Oh, someone wanted to get in.
So,
Let me ask you a question.
please,
Even though you're a Mets fan,
please.
uh,
I'll be
Yeah.
honest this time.
Yankees. Dude, they don't have a mascot, do they?
No.
They don't. But the Mets do.
Yeah.
Have the Yankees ever had a mascot? No. Why not?
Because they're the Yankees.
a lot of New
You
York,
said you were gonna be honest.
a lot of New York teams
They don't
don't have
need 'em.
mascots.
They don't either.
Yeah.
The Knicks don't. I'm not counting the Nets, but they don't.
Weren't the Nets a Jersey team before?
They are. They still are.
They still are, but they named it to Brooklyn.
All their fans are still in Jersey.
Mm.
Where did they? Where's Barclay? Brooklyn?
Brooklyn.
Barclays
It
Center.
was awful.
Yeah.
You've
A
been to the
terrible
Barclays Center.
stadium. Sorry.
What do you think is worse, the Barclays Center or MetLife?
I refuse to step foot into MetLife.
Until when
It explodes.
until it explodes, he'll go to the rubble of MetLife.
I'll throw a party.
what?
The field is so awful. The stadium is crumbling. The seats are awful. It is the worst stadium in sports.
What do you mean the seats are crumbling? It's 6 years old.
Is
It's
it really
already
6 years old?
it already needs to be
Something
knocked
like that.
down.
No, it was like 2013, so it's like 11 years old.
Where were the Giants playing and Jets playing beforehand? Are they still playing in Meadowlands? Or was it a different stadium?
I know the Jets played in Shea, but that was like in the 70s
I don't know anything.
when they didn't have a stadium.
Hmm.
Where did they play?
I think they still played in Jersey, but
Just
Was it
It
in
was a
Giant
different-
Stadium?
was it called the Giants Stadium?
Yeah.
I don't know.
They
Probably.
should have named it the Giants Stadium. They should have kept it like that. I think they just moved locations.
It's so
From, like,
They
bad.
should actually at least like rename it
They should just
to
destroy
like
it.
Empire State.
Just turn it into a highway.
into a highway.
Extend the highway.
Let's make it
Yeah.
a parking lot.
I
Yeah, really. Let's just make it grass.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's called Meadowlands, but it's a giant stadium.
It's just concrete.
It's
It is.
it's in the worst state. It's like
Yeah,
falling
that's not-
apart.
Jersey's not the worst.
That's
state.
not nice.
No, Jersey is the worst.
John
state.
Carlos gonna have a word with you. And,
You think he watches the show?
no, but I will. He'll probably find
you're
out
gonna
that
snitch.
you.
Oh,
Maybe.
you're gonna snitch. It's the worst state. It's
Top
like,
5 states go.
It's like if Staten Island was
Top
a whole state.
Top 5 states.
New York was one.
That's crazy.
You don't think?
I mean,
New York is not top
Not
five?
anymore.
it
What are you
is.
talking about? Yes, it is.
Um,
Come up with a reason why New York's not.
we won't
first.
get into it.
If you're including cost of living, then New York's not up there. But if you're-
Exactly.
But are we including cost
How,
of living?
where else are you gonna? Yes.
Okay, then I'll do like West Virginia, New Hampshire,
There you go.
Arkansas, South Dakota, and Montana. There you go.
There you go.
But what about in things to do? New York is one of the biggest.
If you're talking about just quality, it costs more because it's so much better.
yeah,
What do you mean no?
you don't even.
No.
You're not
Just
even
no?
paying for anything. You're not paying to live at your parents'
How do you know
house. Because I live 5 minutes away from you.
New York is
So?
one.
What does that have to do with anything?
Hawaii's two.
Hawaii's 2.
New York's better. Hawaii's two.
Hawaii's
I'll
fun.
say Hawaii's 1,
No,
if anything.
too much pollution from Americans.
From too much pollution in Hawaii.
Yeah.
I think
What's
it's-
New York?
New Jersey's got too much.
New York
pollution.
is-
New Jersey's the
Pollution.
worst one.
What's the Hudson River?
I don't know. I'm
Pollution.
saying nothing.
Radiation
Hawaii's
river.
probably one.
Radiation.
Hawaii's probably one.
Hawaii's 1. I'd say North Carolina's
New
2.
York's the number one mainland state. There's no
It's
way
the-
you think North Carolina's better
It's
than
the
New York.
financial
Yes. No,
capital
you
of
do
the
not.
world, Eric.
A mansion in North Carolina is like $400,000.
I said we're not doing cost of living
Then how are you doing it? Things to do? Who cares?
based off quality.
What are
of
you gonna
state.
do in Arkansas, Eric? Like, what are you gonna do in
See
Arkansas? I guarantee he
There
doesn't
you
want
go.
to see you.
All right, that's nice.
You're gonna. I'm telling you.
All right.
I went to Wisconsin over last freshman year. I went to Wisconsin over summer. It was okay, but I went to Milwaukee. Of course, being a New Yorker, it's not that fun when you
It's
don't
like
have.
Pennsylvania.
Huh?
It feels like Pennsylvania. Isn't Milwaukee like Philadelphia?
No, Milwaukee is not in Philadelphia. Or,
It is
No, it's
similar
like-
to.
oh,
it's
is
like
it similar?
to.
yeah.
Not really. I feel like there's more things to do in Philly than there is in Wisconsin.
I would go
Unless
New
you're a
York,
cheesehead.
All right, let's do
Hawaii?
things to do. Things to do. Things to
Hawaii
do.
first,
Hawaii first.
New York,
New York. That's fine.
Illinois, for Chicago, basically.
Okay.
I
I would say then California.
Yeah.
I'm not putting California in there. The air's not breathable.
Hollywood.
The air's not breathable
No.
in New York.
There's so many things to do.
The air is breathable in New York.
California. What about Miami?
Florida is up there.
Yeah, Florida and California.
I'm not putting California in there. You can't make me.
Yes, we can.
You made me put New York.
You live in New York. That you should be ecstatic.
Yeah. Your state is
Pennsylvania has Philadelphia and
I guess if you're a history buff, if you're a history buff, then
that's
probably
really bad.
DC. If you're a history buff, DC.
Yeah, if you're
Minneapolis.
Alex.
They have Philadelphia and Pittsburgh, so Pennsylvania has to be
Best
out there.
sports teams in each state. If they have one. Like Wyoming doesn't have one.
All time.
Yeah.
New York is Yankees.
Sure.
That got you mad.
Sure.
Boston
I agree.
is Celtics.
I would say Red Sox.
I would say Celtics.
Okay.
Is this for all sports or is
Yeah.
this?
California is Lakers.
I would say Dodgers.
How many championships?
I would say
do the Dodgers
Lakers.
have?
Never mind. I would say Lakers.
Florida. The Heat? I guess.
Miami Heat's a good team.
I would say
Are the Marlins?
no. They were good in the
Philadelphia?
90s.
I feel like
Philly, I would
Well, that's
say.
Pennsylvania as a whole.
Ah.
So you also have the Pittsburgh Penguins.
I would say the Eagles.
Eagles. No way.
Phillies. I would say the Phillies.
The
Colorado Broncos or Rockies.
or Nuggets. Nuggets just won a championship
This year? Last year?
Last year. They have Jokic.
They do have Jokic.
I
I would still say like the Broncos,
Texas.
Cowboys.
No.
no.
Who else is in Texas? The
Spurs.
Texans.
Yeah,
No,
much better.
not the Spurs.
The Spurs are absolutely up there. Come on. They have 5 championships, and their dynasty lasted 20
So
years.
did the Cowboys.
The Cowboys faded in and out in 10 years. The Spurs have always been relevant.
I'm saying the Cowboys.
Of course you are.
First of all,
I wouldn't expect anything less of you, Harry.
I'm
No.
surprised he didn't fight back when he said that the Yankees were. the
Well,
worst
what's he
team.
going to say? No.
Well, I mean, yeah.
Mets are better?
Mets are better with 0-162 this year. So yeah, they're real good. I promise you, they're good. They're not winning a game.
You promise?
They're not gonna. They're not gonna win a single game, including
How
spring
you, how
training.
you gonna carry? How you gonna fulfill that promise? How you gonna keep it? You know, like
I shouldn't have said I promise,
Yeah, of course you shouldn't.
but they will.
Okay.
you gonna fill
They
the
will.
balls with like, I think sand or whatever, so like they'll just fall faster. The Tom Brady maneuver.
Deflate it.
Oh,
Who else?
I don't even know. Carolina? Is that? Are you saying the Panthers? It's not the Hornets.
No, it's definitely. If I do the Panthers,
It's not the Hornets. If we're saying North Carolina, it has to be the Panthers.
Have they
The-
won the Panthers?
the South
No.
Carolina Tides
The Hornets haven't either.
Yeah, the South Carolina Tides.
All right.
haven't even been established yet, and they're the best team for the Carolina.
Louisiana is the Saints.
Yeah. Chicago or Illinois.
Bears?
No,
No, Cubs.
Oh, not the Cubs.
Maybe not the Cubs.
it's not the
It has-
Bears.
It's
for
not
sure.
definitely not the Bears. And it's,
Oh, the Bulls.
Yeah, the Bulls.
Oh,
Definitely
yeah.
not the
Bulls.
Cubs.
Oh yeah.
Didn't the Cubs only win like one?
Definitely the Bulls.
The Cubs haven't won.
Michigan.
No, they've won more
Michigan
than
is
one, but
interesting.
they
I
haven't.
think it's the Pistons,
Who's in Detroit?
the Red Wings.
The Lions.
That's Lions. I would say it's the Pistons, although they're pretty.
They're
bad.
awful now.
They're pretty bad.
The Utah Jazz.
What else is in
I
Utah?
don't know.
Indiana Colts,
Yeah.
New York Mets.
New York Mets? No. I don't even think they might be last.
Are you insane? No way.
Yes, they are.
The Jets.
No, they're not last.
No, that's my.
The Jets are dead last.
The
Jets might be
Nets are
last.
last if you count the Nets. They haven't won anything ever.
Really, they haven't won any championships.
No.
Really? Huh.
Then
okay,
yeah, let's say
yeah,
the Nets.
Nets,
Yeah.
Nets, Jets, Mets. Everything that ends in ETS is last.
Yeah.
It's just Nets.
Nets,
Great.
Jets, Mets,
Uh,
Giants, Yankees,
Rangers,
Knicks.
Islanders, Rangers, Knicks, Jets.
Actually,
Knicks,
how
Yankees.
many championships have the Knicks won?
2.
Then that would probably put Giants.
Giants
Close
have
by
had.
the
Second.
Giants.
I don't know. Giants were better in the '80s than. I
They
would put
were-
Giants over the Knicks,
Giants over Knicks.
probably. But the Knicks are winning it
Yeah.
all this year.
Yeah.
We're winning it all this year.
How many games are in a season? For
82.
82. Next season they're going 82-0, and then the Knicks are winning all games. No one's getting hurt.
We're winning the championship this year, and then we're going 0-82.
Oh, 82.
The Mets might get
Just like the Giants
relegated.
are going 1-16 next year.
Yeah. Just like the Mets are going 0-162.
They're gonna get relegated.
They're going to get relegated.
They're gonna get relegated and pushed out of the MLB. They're going to
Shut down the entire Mets
shut it
franchise.
down. Shut it down. I'm fine. I'll
Minnesota.
But then who are you gonna?
Is it the
If
the
the
Twins.
Twins? Yeah.
if the Mets get shut out, who are you gonna favor in terms of baseball? Yankees.
They're not the Red Sox.
No.
Just
Okay.
fight the Yankees.
Yeah.
You wouldn't support it. You wouldn't support another New York team. You would just say,
No.
He hates the Yankees more than he likes the Mets.
I told you this yesterday. I said, if you guarantee me the Yankees to never win again, but it costs the Mets to never touch the playoffs again, I'll do it.
No, you wouldn't.
100, without a doubt.
That
You
is
said-
awful.
Not
so
even,
bad.
not even a blink
That
of an
is
eye.
such a bad thing to say.
for the
your
Yankees to never win again.
just to never win a championship again. So they're
Yep.
gonna make the play. They're gonna do better than the
They
Mets.
can
every
go.
year.
They can start the World Series 3-0 as long as they lose.
As long as the Mets don't
Because
make
I
the
know they'll
playoffs.
lose, so I have full bliss.
And the Mets will never make the playoffs. Again.
Don't care. They're never making it anyway. So what's the point?
They're going 0-162 every year forever.
I hope so.
forever.
I hope they do. I hope they do. It's a joke of a
Oh,
franchise.
162 forever.
Yeah.
That's
I
crazy.
really hope so.
Infinity.
Yeah, pretty much.
Let's expand the team. Who needs them?
No one. Not
They're
me.
not. They're not
I
New
think
York's
you should just
team.
quit watching baseball.
Not me.
They're not New York's team.
Definitely not.
They should be like Staten Island's team.
I heard that there are more fans of the Mets in England than there are in New York. I heard that.
They all
it was on Twitter.
move.
How true is it? Probably true.
I don't think
I
so.
went
Doesn't
to-
make any sense.
Probably true.
I
You
went
think
to
so?
a Mets
Yeah,
game.
because I'm barely a Met fan.
I went to a Mets game with Alex.
You're
in
barely a Mets fan.
Yep.
You talk about them all the time.
Yeah, I know.
I went to a Mets game with Alex in April, and they won, but they weren't.
Surprisingly.
They,
Oh my God, it was their last win.
They weren't doing as
Ever.
they were. It was the first one of the season.
Oh, great.
Yeah.
They weren't-
60 games in.
They weren't doing. They weren't doing good. I'm pretty sure the Yankees were doing better, but they won like one game, and all the Mets fans were like, "Mets, like, I don't know, Mets something, Yankees suck," and I was like, "These delusional fans, like the Yankees were like ahead of them."
Mets fans hate the Yankees more than they like the Mets.
Yeah,
I'd say so. Like I said, if it guarantees
Because
them.
there's no other
Yankees-
disparity of championships like that, where the Yankees are maybe the most successful.
Well, I mean,
franchise in
26 of
sports.
them weren't
Yankee
even.
Stadium's
They
a
weren't even
better
alive
stadium.
for 26 of them.
True, but it's still historically good.
Not really. They should just get rid of them.
remember
think
when
so?
you, Eric? Remember when you were looking?
They
for a
should
job?
erase all history once the new century starts.
Everything before 2000 is gone.
Everything
The entire Cowboys dynasty.
gone. Take it out. They suck anyway.
So
Take 'em out.
Once we hit 2100, we're gonna
We're dead.
wipe around everything.
Well, we won't be here.
We're 96.
We're 96. Yeah,
We're
we
gonna
will.
be
96.
96.
Yeah.
Like I said.
Yeah, the odds of
I think one of us might make it.
You think
yeah,
so?
probably Aiden
You think
For
so?
people live
Yeah.
longer.
with
Yeah.
that hat.
We can run away from more dangerous things.
Yeah.
We have a smaller hitbox.
Small hitbox.
Oh man,
Less likely to get hurt.
you think the Mets will still be a thing by 2100?
No, they're disbanding. Small.
Thank God. No more pain and suffering.
I don't think so. I think
No, you guys don't understand.
there'd be a hole in your
I
heart.
have had 19 years
You don't think I understand?
of pain and misery.
I
with
don't
sports.
understand.
He had 19 years of pain and misery
I
being
don't
a Jets
understand
fan.
being a Jets and Knicks fan, understanding the past 19 years of horrendous play. You made a freaking
Yeah, but at
World
least
Series.
listen.
you made
listen
a
to me.
World Series
Listen to
in
me.
your lifetime.
I
I celebrate. I acted like I won the lottery.
you
The
went to the
Knicks won
championship
one
round.
playoff
you went
series
to the championship round.
You
in
got a
1999,
No, with the Jets,
1969.
2010.
2010, when they went to the conference finals,
That's what I mean. Conference final.
to the championship, to the
Championship
AFC championship game.
Aiden, I think you just gotta convert teams.
That is not that you made a Super Bowl for baseball.
What?
I don't know.
The World Series?
Yeah,
made
that's what I
a
mean.
Super Bowl
You made
for
You
this.
made a World Series. You made a Super Bowl for the baseball.
Yeah, we didn't do that. We didn't get to go to the Super Bowl. We did what the Lions did this year.
Which was fumble in the last last round.
We did what the Ravens did this year. That's not crazy. That was our most historic thing to happen in 50 years.
When was the last time the Jets went to the playoffs?
2010.
2010.
Really?
When was the butt fumble that year?
I don't know. Probably.
It was every year.
A lot of funny things. Yeah, every year since then.
Uh,
That's how Aaron Rodgers got hurt. Butt fumble.
I'd rather him go out that way than
That was sad. He's sad to go out.
He shouldn't be going out at all. He
was like
should
Dre
be going
Green.
out by retiring, not by getting injured during a game.
He's winning us a championship. 3 in a row.
I believe 3 in a row. I think
no, he's not.
I will put in. I'll say Jets are going to the playoffs. They're gonna make it to the last round next season, and
What's the last round? The Super
The
Bowl?
Super Bowl?
yeah, they're gonna win and lose. No, they're gonna win the Super Bowl next season.
Against who?
The
The
49ers.
Giants.
That'd be a great Super Bowl.
No, it wouldn't. It
The
would
Snoopy
it
Bowl.
might be the worst Super Bowl ever.
It would be great.
Cowboys are choking again as usual. Wild card.
You're acting like I don't know this.
No defense. Just I know.
I know.
Don't need to say.
There's no more. You can't talk bad about me anymore. You can't.
I can.
You can't.
I will.
I know that the Mets are not going winless, and I also know that the Cowboys will make it to the playoffs,
They're going 15-2.
and they will lose again, 50-0 to the Packers.
That game was brutal.
Oh, you're saying it was brutal.
It was so brutal.
How do you think I feel?
I was making sure that you were still beaten after that one. Still kicking.
Matthew thinks Packers are going all the way this year against. I don't know against who, but
Yeah, he's delusional. Packers were winning it all with Jordan Love.
he's a pretty good quarterback. He's not like fabulous, but he's
How many games did they win? Well, just one against the. They lost in the division, right?
Yeah, they beat the Cowboys and then they lost to.
The 49ers.
I think so. Or did they lose to? They didn't lose to the Lions. I would remember that. I think it was the Niners.
I don't remember that
Was it
game
the
at all.
Lions?
I don't know.
No, it was Lions Niners. At
The
end.
Rams? The Rams didn't make it, did they?
what is this for?
Who did the Packers lose to?
This season
Yeah, in the playoffs.
they lost to 49ers.
That's I
You're
guess. so.
just saying that. Let's
No,
see.
they lost to the 49ers.
I don't remember
Let's
anything
just say.
about that game. Oh, Jordan Love threw the worst interception I've ever seen. I remember that now.
Against the
49ers.
yeah.
He Brett Favre it.
Talk about Brett Favre.
Talk about taxes.
What does
and
that have to do?
welfare.
What does that have to do? with
You know anything about what Brett Favre did?
anything? No.
What did he
Welfare
do?
fraud. Stole a lot of money from old people.
Why isn't he in jail?
I don't know if he is. He got sued.
No, he's definitely not in jail. Was it a civil crime then?
I don't know. I forgot.
Oh well.
I should know. I just took a law exam last night, and I can't tell you whether that's civil or criminal.
Definitely was.
I think it was
Criminal.
civil.
You think it's civil?
I mean, he stole money from people, so that's civil, but I don't know.
Yeah, but that's also criminal. I don't know. I don't
Welfare is
understand.
from the government.
If you're stealing from the government,
I don't know. He did some fraud. Probably stole.
Before the weekends.
Yeah, I think it would be. I think if it's an ounce of civil, though, it's not criminal.
I don't know.
I don't know either. I
You're
really
just
don't.
saying stuff.
I really don't.
Saying nothing.
All right. Well, let's get out of here.
Getting out of here.
We have a project to do.
Okay.
Dude.
All right. Well, we'll see you guys next week.
Slide them down first.